Live, WECT News begins now.
Thanks so much for staying with us for WECT News at 5:30. I'm Daniella Hankey. We begin with the latest on the deadly New Year's Eve terror attack in New Orleans. Officials say at least 10 people are dead and dozens more are hurt. The driver responsible may not have been alone in the attack. Several people are without a home tonight after a home explosion in Leland. WCT's JC Caldwell is live in Leland with the latest. Now, JC, you spoke with those who live in the home and narrowly escaped with their lives. And it is a great day to be out here in Carolina Beach. We're here for the Highway 6, and all year long they're celebrating their centennial birthday. So 100 years this town has been here. Pretty awesome, right? Not only is it National Donut Day, but this shop really is a staple in Carolina Beach, and it has a long history. In fact, we found out that some of these ladies here have been coming for years and years, over 60 years for some of them. And of course, I can't celebrate National Donut Day without having a donut. So let's go ahead and try it out. It is hot. It just came out of the kitchen, so I'm excited for this. Here we go. Always amazing when you come to Britt's Donuts and try that donut. There's a possible shark bite in Sunset Beach. The town's fire department says they responded to a swimmer with a leg injury just after 11 this morning. This happened near the 31st Street Beach access point. Well, if flowers, parades, and street fairs just aren't quite your style, you could add some live pro wrestling to your to-do list. And today we have the UPWA lightweight champion, Bobby Wolfert, to tell us all about it. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's absolutely your pleasure to have me.
All right, so first off, we got to talk about this hardware that you brought. Breaking news tonight, a postal service worker pulled over for speeding. Police allegedly found drugs in his car, but it's what officers say was also in his car that's drawing attention tonight. Leland police say they found a bag of open mail in Jonathan Whitmore's car. He works for the U.S. Post Office, but the mail wasn't addressed to him. Police pulled him over this morning on South Navassa Road. For now, he faces drug and driving charges, while the USPS says they're investigating the mail that was found inside of that car. The cause of a fire that damaged an empty house and shut down a busy highway is under investigation. The fire broke out just around 4 this morning in an abandoned home on Highway 421 near Highway 53 in Burgaw. Several Pender County fire units and fire marshals were on the scene for about 3 hours. A portion of 421 was closed but is now reopened. Take a look at your screen right now. Just looks like a parking lot, right? Or something you get to sit in after you're leaving a concert. Well, this is what College and Wilshire looks like right now. So if you are heading that way, I do suggest taking Independence and Shipyard. A historic and somber day for our nation as former President Jimmy Carter's body is being brought to the U.S. Capitol. That's what you're seeing on your screen right now. These remains traveled from his presidential library in Atlanta. We're going to send it now to that NBC special report. Big money was being spent on that race, and that helps fuel the nearly endless campaign ads. But that all took a backseat to the major controversy in that race. Mark Robinson, who is the Republican nominee for governor and current lieutenant governor, has made headlines throughout this campaign, often with divisive statements on social media and in his speeches. We are going to get right to that special report that NBC News is taking. Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to give her concession speech in the next few minutes. There she is right now walking to the podium. Let's go ahead and take that special report right now. House Bill 10 would take hundreds of millions of dollars from public schools and put it towards private schools. It would also change law enforcement policies regarding undocumented immigrants. Now, those policies focus on sheriffs in all 100 North Carolina counties. If House Bill 10 becomes law, once someone is charged with a serious crime and believed to be an undocumented immigrant, sheriffs would have to detain them until federal immigration officials could take them into custody. A number of state laws are now in effect, and it could impact your wallet, your insurance, and even how you pay for tickets to events in North Carolina. WCT's Connor Smith is joining us tonight with details on what to expect. Connor, how will these bills impact us, especially when we're talking about those changes to buying tickets for our concerts or even our sports games? Can you believe it's already that time of the year for kids to pull out their pens and papers to write letters to Santa Claus? Well, the town of Ocean Isle Beach is going to be hosting their annual Letters to Santa event tomorrow. You can also expect to take pictures with Santa and then head to a letter writing station. How fun is that? Well, the holidays are here and you may be going to your party or even a family gathering and maybe wondering, what should I bring? Well, I have the perfect thing for you to bring, a charcuterie board. Erica Mitchell with the Grateful Grays is joining us today to tell us all about how to make this beautiful charcuterie board. They are creepy to some people and fascinating to others. We're talking about the Venus flytrap. It only grows naturally right here in the Carolinas, and it brings tourists in from all across the country. But the special plant is being threatened right now.
Fran, there's a lot in store for neighbors and also anyone that comes out. From the thrills to the screams, you can expect to see a lot. Now, this is my new friend Rose, so if you want to come visit Rose, come on out to the Carolina Beach Boardwalk. If you want to go on the Sea Dragon, you can too, but I'm going to stay with Rose and hang out. Live from Carolina Beach, heading back to you, Fran and John.
Passengers aboard a Delta flight from New York to Paris, well, they were quite shocked to learn one of them was not supposed to be on that flight. As Mary Bell Gonzalez tells us, the stowaway managed to breach security, and it was also on one of the busiest travel days of the year. New information tonight from the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office regarding this gas leak. We have found out that it is going to remain closed all this evening and even into the morning hours. So this is going to be on Old Ocean Highway between Danford Road and the north end of Old Ocean. It's going to be that little sliver right there over in Bolivia if you are heading towards that area. Probably heard the saying, there's something for everyone. Well, in just a few weeks, the perfect storm of hip hop, martial arts, and anime is coming to the port city. Three Chambers Fest is coming back for the second year. Today we're joined by local filmmaker and festival organizer Christopher Everett. Concerns growing around another deadly E. coli outbreak. This one in organic whole and baby carrots that were sold by popular grocery chains. Officials now investigating at least 39 cases of E. coli in 18 states that have led to 15 hospitalizations and 1 death. Ella, that heat is cranking up for sure. That humidity, it's out there, and that's definitely going to be pushing more people out to our beaches. But it also looks like we have some heat advisories, which we need to use caution.
Now, this is a Yam Man,
But not the Yam Man. Tiger Lovett, does that ring a bell? For 17 years, he's been wearing the crown as the mascot.
I think I should be the new Yam Woman.
I think it'd be a good idea. But of course, if you do see Lovett around, make sure to say hi to him this weekend. Reporting live in Tabor City, Daniella Hankey at WECT News.